The Exorcism of 𝐦𝐤𝐤. When Denice's 10-year-old son Michael begins seeing strange objects he describes as light and dark shadows, no one believes him. But when objects levitate and people are locked in closets, they come to believe that their house is haunted. They try exorcisms and psychic detectives. Nothing helps. They move, but the demonic acts continue and become more and more dangerous. Then Denice realizes that it's not the house that's haunted. It's Michael. Welcome back to another episode of Spooky Hunt, the home of all things scary and hair-raising on YouTube. From the most thought-provoking unsolved mysteries to the creepiest ghosts and ghouls, we have all the spooky content you will ever need. Subscribe to the channel now so you never miss any of our latest and greatest videos. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the exorcism of 𝐦𝐤𝐤. Let's get to it. The Jones house was the home of the Jones family, who believed they lived with ghosts. One evening in 1993, Denice Jones was preparing dinner when she heard her son Michael screaming. She went to his room and found him curled up, frightened, shaking, and screaming. He told her that he saw the face of a strange-looking man smiling at him, who touched his shoulder and then disappeared. He was just 5 years old when he saw his first ghost. He claims that they continued to invade his home and terrorize his family. Shortly after the incident, they were at Denice's parents' house when Michael began yelling again. He told Denice and her parents that a man in a picture on the wall was the same one that he had seen in his room. He was Denice's grandfather, who had died 17 years earlier, and Michael had never met him. He had also never seen a picture of him before. He soon felt better because he felt that his great-grandfather was watching over him. Then, he claimed that evil spirits were in the house and that they wanted to take him to their side. Denice got a paranormal investigator, John Zaffis, to investigate him and the house. He believes that Michael's ghost sightings are genuine. Another ghost that Michael claims to see is an evil spirit that he calls the Shadow Man, a dark-colored man that looks like a shadow that he sees every day. His family soon realized that the evil spirits were becoming more dangerous. One night, his parents heard strange thumping noises, and they went up and found his bed shaking violently. On another occasion, Denice saw a shadow of a 6-foot-tall black-colored man that walked across the wall. It was apparently the same shadow that Michael saw. Then, Michael claimed that the spirits were physically tormenting him with hitting, scratching, and biting. John believed that the spirits were about to possess him, so Denice decided to move her family to a new home. However, the spirits apparently followed him because he was still being attacked. Denice decided that he needed an exorcism, so she contacted the bishop. During the exorcism, he saw the Shadow Man at the church. The bishop had him drink holy water. His family hoped that the exorcism would help, but 3 weeks later, it started again. He went through 4 more exorcisms. He still sees spirits, but his family believes that one day the spirits will leave. A paranormal investigator named John Zaffis investigated Michael in his home. He spent hundreds of hours with the Jones family and documented Michael's sightings and tried to determine if he was neurologically sound. He also wanted to make sure that the experiences are not medical related. After several examinations, John and his team were able to determine that they were not medical or psychological. John uncovered through his research that Michael was very ill at birth and his heart had stopped over 20 times. He believes that Michael had a near-death experience that helped open the door to the spirit world. He also believes that Michael is in a state before possession and that the spirits are attempting to take over him. Medical tests would reveal that Michael had no mental or physical problems to explain this phenomenon. The family became so frightened that they moved and moved and moved again. But they claim the demons followed them wherever they went, even to another state. The Jones themselves were not the only ones that found themselves the victims of this supernatural world. Loved ones say they also became victims of terrifying phenomena. Today, Denice says Michael is still haunted by the demon spirits that first terrorized him when he was a boy. Denice Jones has written a book about her family's experiences called The Other Side. With that, we've reached the end of today's video all about the exorcism of 𝐦𝐤𝐤. What do you think about 𝐦𝐤𝐤? Do you believe in possession and exorcisms? Get involved and let us know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video and found it interesting, make sure to leave a thumbs up so we know to make more for you. Also, subscribe to the channel for even more awesome videos just like this one. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time on Spooky Hunt, where we always have tricks and treats for you.